everyone. My name is Kennedy Fintan Nnaji, the Director and CEO of Nahfconnects Associates PLC Japan and Nahfconnects for Africa. And again, I have a very big responsibility to stand as the President of the Nigerian Union Japan. I believe it is right time to start sharing views with a lot of people in the world, particularly Africans living in Japan and those who want to come to Japan in future. I think the messages we will be trying to send to you will be of great importance. So it will be very good you listen to us and bring your ideas together so that we can build a very wonderful society in Japan. Today in this Nahfconnects radio talk show, should remember this, it's a very important topic. Nahfconnects radio talk show. We'll be inviting a lot of people to discuss with us based on the topic we would like to discuss at any particular time. Today, I'm here to discuss with you and let you know about the topic we have today for you. And this topic is Know the Right People. Tadashi shito shiro in Japanese. Know the right people. Whenever you come to Japan, whenever you go to any other country in the world, you should strive to know the right people. When you visit Japan or when you come to Japan to work or to study, I have this single belief that the first person you meet during your stay in Japan, the first group of people you meet might change your destiny. They might lead you to the right places, they might lead you to the wrong places. But if you happen to know the right information and know the right people, automatically you can achieve your aim in a shorter form. Therefore, knowing the right people will be of great importance. For you to know the right people, I would like to let you know the first basic things I believe one can do to achieve knowing the right people in any part of the world you go, particularly Japan, which is an island and a very, very far away from a lot of countries. Number one, if you visit Japan, please try and register with your embassies. I repeat, if you visit Japan, try and register with your embassy. Let your embassy know that you are now in Japan. I think that is the basic step to take. Number two, I think you have to register with your national unions. For instance, in Nigeria, we have Nigerian Union, Japan, if you are a Nigerian. I know there are a lot of other unions like Ghana Union, Kenyan Association, Japan, Ivorians, mentioned but a few. A lot of Rwandan Association, which I think is the youngest association here in Japan. But in the Nigerian context, we have a Central Nigeria Union that governs all other associations in Japan. If I can give you a little example about these things, you should find out that we have 4 regions of Nigeria Union in Japan. We have the Nigerian Union Kanto, Nigeria Union Japan Kanto branch. We have the Nigeria Union Japan Kansai branch, and we have the Nigeria Union Japan Tokai branch, and finally the Nigeria Union Japan Kyushu branch. These regional Nigerian unions leaders becomes the national vice presidents of the Nigerian Union Japan. Having the Nigerian Union Kanto as the first national vice president, second national vice president, third and fourth national vice president. And suffice to say that I am standing there at the helm of affairs as the national president of this association. Under the Nigerian Union, Japan, we have a lot of state unions. It might interest you to know we have Imo State Union, which is a union that I have chairman for a 2 term of 4 years, with over 800 numerical strength in membership. If you're from Imo State, you come to Japan and you're not a member of Imo State Union, it becomes a lot of problem for you to know or to start knowing the right people you're supposed to know. We have Abia State Union, Japan. We have Anambra State Union, Japan. These are formidable unions here. We have Aqua Cross United Association. We have Delta State Association, Japan. We have Edo State Union, Japan. We have Igbo Union, Kansai. We have Igbo Ezue Association, Japan, and Yoruba Association, Japan. It will be important to inform you that if you do not have a state union or a state that has union or association in Japan, you are covered with the Nigerian Union Japan automatically. Once you register with the embassy, you automatically become registered with the Nigerian Union Japan, and you'll be receiving appropriate informations from our channels, on different channels, so that you will not say you had this from this person, you had that from that person, which sometimes might fall into be very wrong informations. When you receive informations from all the state union leaders, automatically you will never receive a bad information. For more information, you can access our mobile application, where we will now place the phone numbers and the names of these unions and associations leaders, so that you can access them directly and ask them of any information you want to know from them. We are doing this to make sure we guide people coming in from Africa so that they would never suffer the worst form of human degradation because of lack of knowing or not having anybody to give them instructions on what to do. Then, why do we want you to register with all these associations? Based on the experiences I have acquired over all these years, it will interest you to know that sometimes we have a lot of problems here. People may go into the bed and then they won't wake up the next day. It happens. And then no way to trace them. The police doesn't even have any access to where they can now lay hands on their next of kin or whatever. So it becomes a problem. But if you are registered with all these associations, whenever you want to do graduation, whenever you want to wed, whenever you want to do anything, not all that bad things, automatically you can now find people around you. In any country where you go, you need to go with your people, particularly in Far East Asia like Japan. As a 2-time chairman of Imo State Union Japan, who have served tremendously, and currently the grand patron of Imo State Union Japan. Again, ascending to the presidents of the Nigerian Union Japan, having harmonious relationship between individuals and social groups as the best characteristics of government. I would want you to take note of this. In Japan or in any part of the world where you are living as an immigrant, particularly in Japan, Japanese immigration, Japanese police, or any other authority that has your documentations knows the name in your passport. They know the age in your passport or every other information in your passport. But be rest assured, they do not know your next of kin, and it is we who can lead them to your next of kin. Please don't fail to pass this information to your brothers. Don't fail to listen to our subscribe to our YouTube channels, and don't fail to download our free mobile app for more broader informations, so that you can listen to our informations and then share them with your people and your friends. Remember again, Japanese people, Japanese police authorities or whatever may know the data in your passport, but they do not know your next of kin. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.